Hello and welcome to the second tutorial video. Now that you know how you can edit the text and the colors, we should probably get on and get into how we can change the actual footage. But first, a small recap. Let's just go to one of the scenes and let's show you how you can edit the texts. For example, we have here our Make History scene. Create the future. I don't know what that even means, but it doesn't matter. And let's change this to white. And there you have it. Maybe it's not visible enough on the background because there are a couple of pictures that are messing around with the color. So let's just go to our create a future word and let's increase the shadow a bit on that, so it jumps out a bit more, like this. Maybe it's not 1998, but it's 1998, I don't know. And let's unshy it, and let's go to the circle, and I want this to be positioned there, and I want this random text to be positioned here, and maybe I want this to be positioned there, and this to be here. So it's pretty simple to customize your scenes and to make it give it a more customized look just by dragging stuff around. It's not that hard. So another tip I would want to give you is like in some scenes you have a camera movement going on, but in the actual scene of the composition, the camera movement is not happening, so you can see where all the elements are. For example, in this, I think it's the last scene, which is a good example, but well, this one is good as well. Let's just go in here, and you can see everything is happening here, and this is the place where the camera slowly zooms out, but there's a lot to see. But if we drag around here, there is some movement happening, but we are not seeing the same movement as in the main composition. So in order to make your edits better, let's just create a new layer, go to camera, click OK. Doesn't matter which settings it are. You can see it changes the scene a bit. But as you can see here, just select the camera and hit P and drag away that last value. And what happens here is that it now enables you to, or you can even use the camera tool right here. It enables you to actually dive into this scene and see what is happening at all different moments in time, without actually messing up the camera animation that's already done for you from the main camera in the content comp. As you can see, everything is baked in here. It's all keyframes, so please don't touch that, leave it as it is. And if you want to change the camera movements, you will need to create your own camera, but this gives us the opportunity to actually go inside our scenes and edit them piece by piece without messing up the animation. So for example, we can move this around, and let's just make sure we are here. Go back, and set this off a bit to the left, and change the text. Change to banana because there's bananas in the background. I don't know. So this is how you can quickly edit a more 3D type of scene. Just fly through it and make your edits. If you're done, just switch off the camera, or preferably delete it. You can always add it in later again to make some other changes. So yeah, that's how you can quickly edit and fuse all your scenes inside of the scenes themselves. And if you go back to our main content, you can see our main camera movement is still happening. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so let's just get over and to the replacement of the placeholders. As you can see, this is more kind of like preview project for you because all the photos are already inserted. If you open your project, you will probably see something similar to this. Let's just go to one of our placeholders. So I'm going to the placeholder comps. For example, I'm going to this scene and I'm going to placeholder 30. It's the same one as in here. You can click one of them. They are exactly the same. Doesn't matter. You see? So this is our nice and detailed eagle placeholder. The composition is sized according to the photo, the original size. So let's just switch that off, and you can see we have our 920 times 1080 HD placeholder here. But if you just click this, and I mean click it in your project window, which is footage placeholder 30, double click that. And if we change this, and for example, let me browse to a photo example, this one. Let's double click that. So I've imported the picture now, and as you can see, it's bigger than my comp size. So let's go back to our original scene. And where was it? Let's add that camera again, because I cannot see anything right here. And it's a grassy thing. Oh, there it is. So this is my newly imported photo. I remember it was way smaller than this, or bigger. So we'll scale it down. And there you can see I will center it a bit more like this. And here we have it, our newly imported photo. So that's pretty simple. Let's say we want to do that once more. I don't like the bearded guy, so we have placeholder 24. Let's turn off the original footage. You won't have to do this. We'll just double click our footage placeholder 24 because that's the one we need to have. 24, 24, 24. And we just select another photo. Let's just do this one. Seems pretty good. Cool. And as you can see, this photo is way smaller than our original bearded guy photo, which also will make it way smaller in here. But it doesn't matter because it's getting scaled down anyway by 86%. So as long as we just fill this up to the edges, like this, something like this, we could go back into our scene and you can see it's still the same photo. Let's make that half resolution so we can see better. And it's all changed and imported now, and it's still working, so no problem. And you can do the same for all the other photos. So let's say we're done here. Shut off the camera. Don't forget to shut it off. And let's go to our content comp and change one of the video placeholders, like this one. Double click to get inside. You could still change all the texts and the colors if you'd like. Let's go to placeholder 32. And this is our video placeholder, but let's just change that with a different one. So let's turn it off and once again click your footage in here and let's search for another video. Here we go. And let's scale it up 150 because the dimensions are too small. And there we have it. Let's go to another part of the video. I like this overview shot, for example, like this, and there you have it. Now we have a newly created footage in our scene. Pretty convenient, pretty fast. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Let's show you one more time. Select that. 25, and let's go to 25. You can quickly like double click this and pick a photo like this. And double click this and pick a photo and double click 25. So you can do it very fast if you want. So now I've changed placeholder 25, but I can see it because my main photo is still in here. So I will just shut that off. And now that is my other photo. A little bit too small. Make sure it reaches the edges. You won't lose any quality because in this comp where it is used, this one, it's scaled down anyway, so it doesn't matter. And there you have it. So that's how you go about and change the content of your actual template. The footage goes fairly quickly. Same goes for this scene. Well, I mean, yeah, you know the drill by now. Again, go inside and change the footage placeholder, or double click the text and start typing here. The quality is pretty bad right now because it's set at quarter. If you set it to full, it will be in full resolution quality, but it will probably run a bit slow because there's so much happening in this scene, which takes a lot of computing power. Unless you have a supercomputer, you can probably work on full resolution, but I prefer to work on quarter resolution because it smooths up my workflow. But it looks very nice. So let's set it back to quarter again. And yeah, that's basically it. Remember to add a camera here because you can see a few elements hidden on the side. Zoom out of it, and you can see you have like some rectangles and some text going on there, which you can edit when you unshie this, unlock this, and you can drag them around. But let's look that up, shy that. So yeah, that's basically it for how you can edit this template. Pretty basic stuff. One more thing, if you want to play around with the timelines, for example, they're locked here. There are big orange layers. You can, for example, unlock them and give them a different look. Because it's still a shape layer, you can edit it, and you can drag them around as well, if you would like. But let's lock them again for now. They're offset in 3D space as well. I wouldn't play around with the scene too much around here, with all the scenes in this comp, I mean, because the camera has a baked-in movement. So some things are synced to that, so just don't offset these scenes in time, or you'll have to redo the camera. And yeah, that would mean you need to do a lot more work than you actually want to, so please don't move them around too much. One more thing is how you can edit your logo. It's the same as with the photos. Let's just delete or disable this placeholder. And here you have another placeholder, which is called logo placeholder. And we'll go inside our logo folder, double click that, and let's go to our Envato logo black. And as you can see, let's make the background transparent. I've made a black logo now. And you can scale that any way you want. And let's go back to our logo comp. Let's see how that works. Go to back, and there you have it, our black and file logo. Pretty cool and simple and straightforward. So in the next video I will briefly explain how you can edit or export this video and how you can add it in some music. And that is basically it. So see you in the next video.